Hey y'all. So let me tell y'all about this week. Ooh, that sounded like it was just I'm about to get into this real juicy story, don't it? But not really. Um so y'all know here we talking about my journey with God and stuff. So it ain't just super juicy this week like last week. But did realize some stuff with new guy. I feel like we need to get him another name, y'all. We can't just call him new guy forever, cause then he gonna turn into old guy and regular guy, and yeah, him. But this weekend we were hanging out and stuff, and both days I found that we were just like sitting in silence, like just sitting there, not saying anything, just like, so first of all, he is man of God. So we had talked about some stuff like that. There's a book that I had got. One of the conversations we had, I was like, oh, well, I'll read the book to you because it's kind of fitting for what we were talking about. Um, so we were just like, y'all, a lot of our weekend this weekend was like silence. Like, we were on the phone. I probably spent about 3-4 hours total on the phone with him over the weekend, minus us seeing each other, doing stuff we had to do. I went to work this weekend, like, and we still was probably on the phone for about 3 or 4 hours, and half of that, I mean, we were just sitting on the phone. Like, I really don't know why we were just sitting on the phone, like not saying anything. I'm listening to him because his son lives with him. But I'm listening to him like make his son's food, wash dishes after he's done, vacuuming the floor. Like, what am I doing? But it's like God was saying, slow down. And this is like when we were like at the park one day. So we kind of just, we just sitting there, we chilling, we just at the park. And it was just like, slow down. So I guess that's what God is telling me. Like, so I really feel like that's what He's telling me. So much so, even like, and he could have been telling him the same thing. Who knows? Because he suggested us like slowing down, and at this point, it's like us slowing down the relationship. So I don't know if we really need to slow down in our regular lives, because I feel like in mine's like, girl, you need to speed up. You be moving a little slow. But he could be saying slow down in our regular life. He could be, I feel like we both feel like he's saying slow down in the relationship. Like, I ain't saying nothing about it, but just thinking about this weekend and stuff, I feel like, yeah, we might need to slow down. He suggested it twice over this weekend, so I mean that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, I think that's what's happening. It also, the crazy thing is, it's like I see him in like a different aspect of, I guess, the relationship or something in this weekend's moments. Just how slow down was suggested. Like, there was, I don't even think it was about slow down, but we had a little back and forth. So that's our first little back and forth. I don't want to say we were arguing, because we weren't really arguing, but he said something, I said something, he said something, I said something. Like, I was like, hey, like, you're gonna make me raise my voice at you. So, yeah, we had a little back and forth. Don't want to call it an argument, but we did have a little back and forth, and it's just like getting to see him in another light, a different aspect of the relationship, and how he handles that, how we're going to deal with that. Crazy thing is, it would, like, I know it wasn't an argument because no sooner than we were done talking about that, it was just back to how it was. I really love the way he handled it, actually, like, to think back at it. So much so that after we went back and forth, then decided what we, after I guess I had to come to agree to what we were talking about, or come to some point where it was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I can do XYZ. The way he handled it was, even the end, he was like, okay, so we can be finished with this conversation. Ain't nobody ever asked me that. Like, now we're ending this. Like, this is what we agreed on. This is the end. Now we're gonna move on. Cause like, when you be getting, even if it's just a little back and forth, it ain't really an argument. It don't end like that. Like, it just be like, it seemed like an argument. Cause it's like, all right, well, now we're done with it. At least for me, that's how it been working. So I do love how he ended that. Like, love that. But all in all of this came about from slow down. Like, yeah, this all came about just from us. Like, you need to slow down. You need to slow down. And you know what else I be liking? Cause I be trying, like, so me, I'ma pray about my guy. Like, I be praying about it. Is this who I need to be with? If it is, let him keep showing up. If it ain't, make him run off on me, Lord. Don't, get him up out of here. I don't got the time. But sometimes it kind of lets me know, like, okay, some stuff may be aligning, because I don't know if you were getting slow down and I was, or if it was just me getting slow down. But it's crazy that for me and what I'm going through in my journey and where I am, I was getting slow down, and then you suggested it. Like, for me, that'd be stuff like, oh, that's God. Like, okay, this what I'm telling you need to do. But I ain't say nothing about it. Like, I'm not saying nothing about this stuff. Like, I might get it. Like, this is my message. It's not our message. It's my message. I'm trying to figure out what I'm needing to slow down doing, because it wasn't their relationship to me. And then God be like, okay, I told you. Let me confirm it for you. So then he used him like, I think we need to slow down a little. And y'all know what's so crazy is that I'm sitting here talking about we need to slow down. Y'all, I only see him on the weekend. I don't even see him during the week. Like, we ain't even. So it's like, are we not kind of already slowed enough? We need to slow down some more. Like, this ain't going to slow enough for you, Lord. I feel like it's already slow. But, I guess not. Slow it down a tad more. So, yeah. That was my lesson this week, I do believe. So, hey, I'll see y'all next week. And remember, keep trusting God even when you don't understand.